been a police officer since 2005. I got into law enforcement initially for the excitement, I guess, the thought of sitting behind a desk for my entire career, and the monotony of that just kind of didn't appeal to me. So, I wanted a job where I was going to be able to kind of be out and about, and you never know what to expect.
We chose this profession. Actually, I think we were chosen for it because not everybody can do it, and I think God put us on this earth for a reason, to be warriors.
When I get up in the mornings, do I think of the possibility of me not being able to return home that evening? I don't. I maintain a positive attitude about it, and I feel like that I got to do what I've got to do within the perimeters and the law, of course, but I'm going to do what I have to do to keep myself, my family, the community safe. If it involves that of me not returning home that night, that goes along with the oath of office that I'd taken. And that would be the ultimate sacrifice, but that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make if necessary.
I cope with stress that the job brings by talking to my wife about things that happen at work. I like to exercise. I get my gym time in and kind of have my time. That's just time for myself, and don't have to think about anything else besides just running or lifting weights, or even getting out and playing around the golf or something like that.
Stress for me is a part of the job. I knew that was going to be a big part of it before I began this career. For me, I felt it important years ago that I carry on with what's important to me on a personal level outside of work, and that's what I do to cope with stress. And for me, that's going out on the water fishing. And when I'm on the water, the last thing I think about is what's going on at work. I have to have that time away.
I volunteer at the kill shelter here. I like playing with my dogs. I love outdoor sports. My favorite's mountain biking, road biking. I like kayaking, hiking, anything outdoors. It's beautiful, it's stress-free, and I like being just outside.
The negative perception that's out there right now for law enforcement, it makes your job a little bit more difficult when that's all you're seeing and hearing. But at the end of the day, you still have a job to do. We still have to go out here and do what we signed up to do, what we swore an oath to do. If anything else, I think it just kind of makes you want to do your job a little bit better and the best that you can.
I understand that within the last year, law enforcement as a whole has been subjected to and scrutinized to a certain level of negativity. I don't strive on that negativity. I do identify with it, but what I do is I find positive resolutions to those issues, and I strive to see what we can do to fill in that gap to make that situation better.
And I need people to realize that we all do, that if we weren't here, they say we're the sheepdogs. They say the citizens are the sheep, and the evil is the wolves. And if we weren't here, there'd be like anarchy. There'd be people, think about the rapists, the murderers, the child molesters. Think about your parents sitting at home with their elderly like mine are. And somebody just breaks in and we weren't there when somebody calls for that help.
I'm Officer Brian Thompson.
I'm Sergeant DeWitt Ashley.
I'm Investigator Jill Hudgens, and this is why I wear the badge.